Hello everybody! We have gathered for you all the main news of the past day and are ready to share them with you. Subscribe if you are keen on football, press like if you like to watch our channel, and write in the comments which footballer first comes to your mind when you see this photo. And while you're writing, we proceed to start things off. Let's get going! PSG had a say about the conflict with Guardiola. The topic of Mourinho exhausted everyone. Pep wanted to control the dressing room. The pressure was great, Gerrard said. Chelsea and Tottenham want to arrange a net-zero carbon derby. Fans will be asked to ride their bicycles to the stadium, and there will be plenty of planned foods on sale. We need to unite in the face of the shameful and talkative Super League. We don't want to go through it again, Jefferin encouraged. UEFA has allowed vaccinated and those team members who have recovered not to be tested before games. Pelé underwent surgery to remove a tumor in his colon. I feel very good, Pelé wrote on his Instagram page. UEFA has put aside the ban on fans from visiting away games. Local authorities will decide their further fate. 38-year-old Frank Ribery signed a 1+1 scheme contract with Salernitana. Liverpool are working to get Keita back from Guinea, where a military coup takes place. Messi's debut at PSG, who was a bit lost on the pitch, Aguero said. Manchester United may sign Rice in the summer of 2022. West Ham estimated the midfielder at £80+ million. PSG and Dior have agreed on a partnership. The fashion house collaborates with a sports club for the first time. World Cup every 2 years? Holding it every 2 years will lead to less legitimacy and dilute the tournament itself. We think that the jewel of it has the value precisely because of its rarity, says UEFA President Alexander Ceferin. Bale, Marcelo and Isco are likely to leave Real Madrid in a year. The contract with Modric may be extended further on. Ronaldo has a high opinion for himself, and he has good reasons to do so. In the past 3 years, he has invested a lot of money in Juventus, Buffon noted. Griezmann had his salary reduced by 40% to move to Atletico from Barca. At Man City, we used to arrive at least an hour and a half before training. Here, like 30 minutes before. I arrived in an hour, but everything was closed, Aguero shared. Ronaldo posted a photo in the Man United jersey. 7 is a magic number, wrote Cristiano on his Instagram account. Tottenham will fine Lo Celso and Romero after the scandal in the Brazil vs Argentina game. Umtiti has agreed to have his salary cut, and other footballers will follow him, assured Barcelona president Joan Laporta. Laporta wanted Neymar back to Barca after winning the election. One of the PSG bosses transferred €20 million to the Brazilian's father upon finding out the matter. Man City spent €1.08 billion on the formation of the current squad. The second is Manchester United with €1.023 billion. PSG moved up to third place with €939 million. Former PSG and France national team defender Jean-Pierre Adams passed away at the age of 73. He spent 39 years in a coma. Rest in peace. Deschamps' credibility in the French national team has declined. Players directly influence his decision. The team has discipline problems, according to L'Equipe. It is incredible to be in the Barca player, and it's amazing to be here. There are lots of different forwards here, but I'm tall and I'm good with my head, Luke de Jong noted. The payroll in Barcelona accounted for 110% of total income. Now this figure is 80%. I want to congratulate the executives and the financial department of Barcelona for their work, Laporta claimed. I don't want to go to Arsenal. I moved there because my family has a bit of financial problem, not because of sports, Emiliano Martinez admitted. Laporta wants Koeman release Umtiti and Puig on the pitch more often, Mark informs. Ronaldo's move to Man United is bad news for us, said Van de Beek's agent Guido Albers. Götze has extended the contract with PSV until 2024. Was Bartomeu the worst president in Barcelona's history? I can't say about the club history, but for me, he must be up there, Piqué said. Godin and Cagliari will extend the contract until 2024, according to Nicolas Kira. Lewandowski has scored in all this season's games, having 10 successful shots in 6 appearances for the national team and Bayern Munich. The delegate said that the players will be able to play and then they will be departed, though the situation has changed, said the acting president of the Brazilian Football Confederation, Ednaldo Rodrigues. At the World Cup in Qatar, alcohol will be sold in the fan zone. I'm sure Saka can enjoy the win, because he's not getting any at the club level, Roy Keane trolled Bacalhau. All the results of yesterday's qualifying matches for the 2022 World Cup are in front of you. And now we are to dive into the main news of the release. PSG president Nasser Al-Khelaifi, who is also the head of the Association of European Clubs, spoke on the topic of European Super League. I will not spend much time talking about 18th of April and not so Super League, because I don't like to focus on fabulists and failures. Together, we defended the interests of European football for everyone. We relied on the resolve and strength of UEFA President Alexander Ceferin, who stood up to the midnight coup. He said he will win, and we did. While the three rebel clubs waste energies, twist narratives, and continue to shout at the sky, the rest of us are moving forward, Al-Khelaifi said, speaking in Geneva. The details of the contract between the Brazilian striker Neymar and PSG have become known. The agreement stipulates a bonus for politeness, punctuality, friendliness, and openness to the fans. In addition, the release clause of a contract includes a ban on public criticism of PSG's tactics. According to the agreement, Neymar is obliged to greet fans before each game and say goodbye to them after matches. He is forbidden to give contradictory comments about the activities of PSG, as well as speak negatively about the club, its employees, and fans. Each month, Neymar receives 541,680 euros under this clause of the agreement, amount before taxes. PSG called these release clause conditions the ethical ones. Just for these requirements, Neymar receives just over 6.5 million euros per year, El Mundo says. British journalist and broadcaster Piers Morgan retold his conversation with Man United striker Cristiano Ronaldo, in which he called PSG striker Lionel Messi the greatest opponent he has ever played against. "Who's the greatest footballer you've ever played against?" I asked Cristiano Ronaldo. "Messi," he answered immediately and emphatically. "Really?" I asked, surprised that he would name his biggest rival. "For sure, he is the best I've played against." Then he grinned. "But Piers, you are asking me the wrong question." "Okay, what is the right question?" "You should just ask me who is the greatest player." "I think I know the answer," I replied laughing. Ronaldo winked and we clinked glasses. Part of the Barcelona leadership is not convinced of the work of Ronald Koeman and is considering the option of the future dismissal of the Dutchman. The club is in contact with Xavi, who's considered a prime candidate for a replacement. "I really appreciate Xavi, but Koeman is our coach. It would be disrespectful to talk about Xavi with the current coach," Laporta says so far. Barcelona president Joan Laporta gave an interview to Onze TV3 in which he told some interesting details on the previous moves. Messi: "We had an agreement with Leo, but the La Liga rules did not allow Lionel's contract to be registered. Griezmann's sale in July would also not give us the opportunity to register Messi. Did I speak to Leo after he left? No, I didn't. Antoine Griezmann is a phenomenal footballer, but he never fit into our football. His attitude has always been impeccable. Atletico will redeem his contract if he plays at least 50% of his matches in the season. Next summer, we will be able to sign big footballers again. Erling Haaland?" Laporta smiled at this question. "Ansu Fati showed courage by agreeing to number 10, as no one wanted to take it after Leo left. Memphis? He sure sell the best. We wanted to sign Neymar. We contacted him in March and April. He really wanted to return." These were the main theses from Laporta's interview. Looking forward to big transfers from Barcelona next summer. Can Barca win the fight for Haaland? What do you think?